Hello, everyone. My name is Matt Gibson, and I teach 8th grade here at Newtown Middle School. My goal for tonight is to help you understand the differences between the two courses and what course your son or daughter would be best placed in. So in 7th grade, as you can see here, we have three different options. We have academic math, honors pre-algebra, and honors algebra 1. The honors algebra 1 course, you have to be recommended by the math specialist and your son's math teacher in order to take that course. So it's really the other two courses that you have to decide, that we have to decide between. So we have academic math and honors math, which is pre-algebra. The one difference in math is you do get tracked. What that means is it's not possible to go to 8th grade honors algebra 1 from academic math 7. So if you just look at the chart here, so academic math 7, what academic math 7 is a reinforcement of the skills that they've been working through in elementary school, more difficult problems, but to make sure that they're really ready for pre-algebra in 7th grade. So this is not pre-algebra, so they would not be able to take algebra 1. So from academic 7, they would go to academic math 8, which is pre-algebra, and then in 9th grade, they would either take accelerated algebra 1, a regular algebra 1 course, or if they've been struggling still, they would take something called concepts in math. So as I said down here, so it's not possible to go from academic math 7 to honors algebra 1. It's also not possible to go from honors math 7, this one, to honors algebra 2. So from here, from honors pre-algebra, so honors pre-algebra is for the students that have really had good success in elementary school. We'll talk about some of the characteristics in a minute. So those students would be taking pre-algebra in 7th grade. So then in 8th grade, if they're successful, they would take honors algebra 1. If they struggle a lot in math, honors math 7, then we would recommend that they take pre-algebra again. That's what this arrow here would be. This would be for the students that struggle. We would recommend that they not continue into an honors algebra 1 with some holes in pre-algebra. So that's what that arrow means. They would go back and reinforce those and take pre-algebra again. So these students here in pre-algebra can't skip algebra 1. That's why they would not be able to go to honors algebra 2. So math is the one course that does get tracked. So let me just follow through. So again, if you take this course here, the honors algebra 1, most students would take honors algebra 2 in 8th grade. And then from there, you would most likely take honors geometry. That would be like the normal path for that group of students. If you struggle at any year, you would go back and you could take it again. So if you struggle in 7th grade, you could take honors algebra 1 again in 8th grade. If you struggle in 8th grade in honors algebra 2, that's what these other arrows are, you would then take it again in 9th grade to make sure that you really have a good foundation. But assuming you have success, you would go in that pattern. Assuming you have success here, you would go from there to the honors algebra 1, to either accelerated algebra 2 or honors algebra 2, depending on your level of success. Again, if you've struggled in 8th grade, you would retake it again in 9th grade. And then again, finally, the academic 7, the normal track there for those students, they would go here. And then one of the two algebra 1s, if they have a lot of success, would be accelerated algebra 1 or algebra 1 if they're doing okay, but not as well as we would like to see. So what are we looking for in terms of characteristics of students that would have success in this green course, this green track right here? So right now I'm going to talk about the characteristics of students that we see in this course. Again, the bottom on the red track here would be recommended by the math specialist. Those are the students that just have all the characteristics in this next page. But the green, we want a good chunk of these. Now, these characteristics are not all equal. So the most important are definitely the ones towards the top. So we want them to have really strong natural math ability, insight. We want them to be quick to pick up new ideas. They learn difficult concepts quickly. We want them to be able to remember things. If we cover something in November, we come back to it in February. With a quick review, we want them to be right back where they were in November. So those are really like the key ideas. So hopefully you can look at your son or daughter and say, okay, they have some of these or they don't have a lot, and it helps you decide, okay, yes, my son or daughter, this would be the best placement for them. Obviously, the more of these they have, the better chance they have for success in an honors track. But again, we want them to be organized, but they can have success if they have the natural math ability, and we can help them work through organization. We can help them work through some of these other things down here. But if they don't have the natural math ability and like I said, pick things up quickly and remember things, strong problem solving skills, those are the students that really struggle. So hopefully this video gave you a quick picture of the different options we have at the middle school and where your son or daughter would be placed. The last thing I'll say is over the years, the recommendations from the 6th grade teachers have been excellent. Most students that struggle in middle school, it's because the parents overrode and the teacher recommended they take academic Math 7 here, and the parent overrides them into this course, and they have a lot of frustration. So we would strongly recommend that you do go with the recommendation that the teacher provides. Thank you.